What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Freed channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you why it is so important to set big goals for yourself. If you're planning on making trucking a long-term career, if you're planning on getting into this business and lasting for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and actually getting ahead with this career, this is the video for you. So if you're new, I appreciate you for being here, and I would really appreciate it if you would all like the video, whether you're new or not. And if you are new, subscribe. Stay tuned till the very end and listen to the entire point I'm going to make, because again, if you're new to trucking or thinking about getting into trucking, this will be the #1 determining factor on your success. Believe me, it will. And for those of you that do follow me, probably know where I'm going to go in this video, but videos like this are for newer people that are just now discovering my channel. And I'm inspired to make videos like this because trucking is such a lucrative job, a lucrative industry to get into, and the earning potential you have in the trucking business is unbelievable. And that's why I chose to get in it, because I knew what I wanted to do. I knew how I wanted to build wealth. Like, my goal before trucking was to create financial freedom. Before I even got into trucking, I wanted to get into a career where I knew I could earn enough money to invest consistently and reach financial independence by the age of 35. And I started at 24, and my goal was to be financially independent by age 35. And yes, I am halfway there by just following a simple plan and sticking to it. 100% I am. I'm actually further along than I thought I would be up to this point. And why am I saying all that? Because again, if you're new to trucking, you need to understand something. In order to make trucking a great long-term career for you, you need to decide what is your goal with it. What is your plan with it? What part of trucking do I want to be in? Do I just want to be a company driver and save my money and invest in other things? Do I want to use trucking to get out of debt? Do I want to use trucking to get out of debt and then start investing in the stock market, or save up money to buy real estate, save up money to get my own truck, become an owner-operator, build a fleet? What is it that I want to do? You need to know that before you get into trucking. And I'm going to use an example for myself to make this point. So before I got into trucking, again, like I just alluded to, I wanted to create financial freedom by age 35. Now, before I got into trucking, I was already debt-free. I used my previous job to get out of debt. And then I came into trucking with a little bit of savings, not much at all. So when I first got in, I fully funded an emergency fund. After that, I began investing in the stock market. And that's something I already knew I wanted to do, because I had read all of Jack Bogle's books about investing in low-cost index funds. I read J.L. Collins' book, The Simple Path to Wealth. Like, I already knew the plan that I wanted to follow, the financial plan I wanted to follow, but I needed the career. I needed the job that paid enough money for me to pay all of my daily life obligations, plus have enough money above that to save and invest and start working towards that goal of financial independence. And what is financial independence, for those of you that are going to ask? Well, to me, financial independence is the ability to live off of 3 to 4% of your invested assets. So and pay all your bills with that money. So let's say you have $1 million invested in the stock market, and you can withdraw $40,000 a year, 4% of that a year, without touching the principal or without eating into that investment over time. If you can pay all of your bills with that $40,000 a year income, you are by definition financially free. So let's say your bills are $35,000 a year and that income's $40,000 from that investment. You're financially free. But if your bills are $60,000 and you can only pull $40,000 from that $1 million, you still have a little ways to go before you are financially free. So for those of you that don't know, that is my definition of wealth and financial freedom, and that's what I'm trying to achieve. That is what not only me, but my wife and I are trying to achieve for us and our family. And I owe trucking you know, I owe trucking for that. I owe trucking because trucking has given me the opportunity to earn a above average income. It has. Contrary to what you hear on the internet or videos you see or blogs you read, contrary to what you see out there about this business, you can make a lot of money in trucking. You can get into trucking and in your first year make $60,000 to $70,000 a year, and then after that, if you got all your endorsements, or you know, you just go with a better company after you get that year or two of experience and get a much higher pay rate, you can go from 70,000 to 90 to 120 depending where you go, and that's company. Let's say after a few years you save up money, you're able to buy your own truck and become an owner operator, and you know, put yourself in a position to where you can earn even more than 100,000, well into six figures. And say you are really ambitious and you want to add trucks and build a fleet and go get your own authority. The sky is the limit in trucking. But the point is before you get in, the point of this video is before you get in, you need to know what it is you want to do. See, I want to do multiple things with trucking. I wanted to use it to be able to invest consistently in the stock market like I've been doing the last 5 years. And I wanted, well, one, I wanted to get out of debt, build an emergency fund, and then begin investing. And once I started doing that, started investing, man, I haven't stopped. And I've been investing about 50 to 60% of my income for the last 5 years from my trucking income, and it's resulted in multiple six figures invested in the stock market and the ability to go start my own business, go buy real estate if I want to. Everybody has different goals, but the point is, in order to make this career worth your while, you need to come into it with goals set. And if you're already in it and you're just watching this video right now and you're already in trucking, but you don't see a direction, you don't see a path with it, that's all you need. You need to sit down and get a pen and pad out and ask yourself, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? And then what do I need to learn in order to achieve that goal? See, a lot of people are naysayers and doubters about me creating financial freedom through trucking. A lot of people don't believe they believe it's a pipe dream, to be honest with you. I get told that all the time. And see, the thing is, the difference between me and them is not that I'm any smarter or anything. It's that they don't understand that I know how to create financial freedom. There is a path that I'm following. I learned from the top investors in the world. I learned from people like Warren Buffett, Jack Bogle, J.L. Collins. I read all of their books. While I'm driving down the road, I'm constantly listening to information on financial markets, investing in stocks. I even learn about real estate. And I'm not even invested in real estate right now, but I'm always learning about business and constantly educating myself on new subjects that can make me money in the future. And that's what I would suggest is, look, you need to know what you want to do, and then you need to know what you need to know in order to achieve those goals. And that's very easy to do as a truck driver. When you're sitting here for 11 hours a day driving, and that's all you're doing, you can listen to audiobooks. You know, you have a 10-hour break every night. When you're stopped, you could be reading, watching educational videos. That is what I have done, and that's what you're going to need to do in order to have success with this business. And that goes for any career, but I'm talking about trucking because that's what I do, and that is my brand on here on YouTube. But just understand, to summarize everything, to make it easy, before you get into trucking, know what you want to do. Because if you don't know what you want to do with it and you just get in here and wing it, it's not going to be worth your while. It's not going to be worth your while. So I really appreciate each and every one of you that are subscribed to my channel. You are why I do it. My main followers, you are why I do it. For those of you that are new, I appreciate you for being here for this video. And God bless. Thank you for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.